Welcome everyone to Custom Corner, episode 7. And today we're going to be reviewing another one of my customs, because this is Custom Corner. What else would I be reviewing? I kind of already teased or said what I was going to be reviewing this episode in episode 6. So if you haven't watched that, go check it out now before you watch this video. But today we're going to be looking at my custom dirge. So let's get into it, because this custom did not go to plan, but let's see. So here is dirge. Now, to be honest, this is supposed to be Thrust and Ramjet's teammate slash brother, and he's a character from G1, and they're from a team called the Coneheads. But none of my Coneheads have cones on their heads. And particularly, dirge does not look like his G1 character. If editing me finds a picture, I'll probably put a picture of G1 dirge's design right on the screen right about now.
They look very different.
So, as you can see from the design, dirge does not look like his G1 design. He looks more like Thundercracker. And editing me is going to put a picture of Thundercracker for reference on the screen now.
He looks more like this guy.
And as you can see from the picture that I just put on the screen, he looks more like Thundercracker. But this is my dirge, and to be honest, kind of suits it, because my Thundercracker is the Dark of the Moon Seduce series, so it looks way different to this, so it'll do for now. Hasbro will probably bring out another dirge, Thrust, and Ramjet soon, because I know we're getting a Ramjet in Legacy. I'm pretty sure there was a thing for that, but that might be another version, because we already got a G2 Ramjet, so it could be like, I don't know, another version. Could be Bayverse Ramjet for all I know. But yeah, this is dirge. My inspiration for this was the G1 design, but as you can see, it did not turn out like dirge at all. So, it's kind of failed there. The reason I wanted to do him was because the same reason as Thrust, I had, I got 2 Starscreams for my Christmas, I think. And in my universe, I used the G1 colors of Starscream, not the Bayverse colors, where he's just white. So I was like, well, I can't have 2 Starscreams, what am I going to do with this white one? And then I realized I could just use this as Ramjet, and that's what I did. And then I realized, right, I need to get the other Coneheads. So I got Thrust first, and he came out pretty well. And then I got dirge, and he was pretty bad. I don't know if you've seen him in my collection videos, I have no idea. Maybe check over them to see. But this isn't what he originally looked like. This is dirge 2.0, because I recently went over him, because the paint was atrocious. Like, you could, almost all of this was grey. But now he's much better. And to be honest, I don't really plan on repainting this guy again, unless I have to go over the paint, because it kind of looks okay. So that's why I'm dubbing this guy scottverse dirge, which will be my version slash design of dirge. You'll be this. It can transform, but just like Acid Storm and Thrust, his head is very tight. Even on this one, even more. So I'm not gonna transform him, because just like with Acid Storm, I'll have to use my teeth to pull this up. I don't feel like chipping the plastic, especially considering there's paint on the head. So I don't want to get paint poisoning? I have no idea if that's a thing, but I don't want to get paint in my blood, so yeah. Yeah, this is basically Dirge. For size comparison, just because he's right next to me, we got his custom counterpart, Thrust, who again is not accurate to G1, and I'm gonna probably go over him later. We got his other counterpart, who isn't a custom, but is the reason why I made these two. We got scottverse Ramjet, aka Studio Series 2007 Starscream. I have no idea what number he is, but I know he's 2007 Starscream. But yeah, these are my scottverse cone heads. Another size comparison, I guess. I can just put down the camera. There we go. Another comparison after we get these him out of here. Ooh. We got my custom Brawn. Yeah, he's adorable. Isn't he so cute? He's so adorable. But who I also recently went over. Yeah, you get out of here, Brawn. You're gonna get your own video at some point. Make sure to go to Instagram to find out when he gets his episode. But yeah, that's basically Dirge. Now the reason I made him was because we rarely get Dirge figures. Like, it is very rare. We got one in the Generations line with him, and we also got Ramjet in there too, and they were just straight up repaints of each other. So they're okay. They're not the greatest these days.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
We got a Revenge of the Fallen Dirge along with Thrust again, but they look nothing alike. I don't think we even... Ramjet was literally just this guy. Literally, he was literally just that, but with missile arms. I'll pop a picture up of all three of them right about now. Apart from Thrust, because you already know what Thrust looks like. But yeah, it's not really the greatest looking, and it's quite rare again. And then we didn't get one in Cyberverse. We didn't get one. Oh yeah, we got one in. No, was it? Yeah, we got one. We got a 2-pack of Ramjet and Dirge which was an Amazon exclusive for Earthrise. And let's just say that ain't cheap either.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock! 40 to 200 pounds for these two figures.
I mean, I'd be surprised if I could even find, if Editing Me could even find a screenshot of the price. But if he did, he'll probably put a picture of it up right about now. And then so if you've looked at the picture, you'll see, or if there is a picture, there's no way you're getting that. Because it is very rare, very expensive. But I'm hoping we get a new Thrust, Dirge, and Ramjet in the Legacy line. But I was back in when Dark of the Moon was a thing, they released a Thundercracker repaint of Starscream, which later then became this. It was basically this, but a little shorter, and the hands weren't on ball joints, they were on switches, so they could go like that. But it was literally just this, but blue. And it had it had one sword and a chainsaw. And I was gonna get that to use as Dirge, because it was just this but blue, so then those two would look alike. But then I thought, well then I don't have something for Thrust, because there was never there's not a Decepticon that's burgundy, like Thrust. And I don't feel like getting another one of these and painting it all burgundy. So I kind of ditched that idea. And by ditched, I mean just stopped looking for Dark of the Moon Thundercrackers. So for now, these are my scottverse cone heads. And they're alright. They look okay. Yeah. I don't regret making either of these two customs, because let's just bend them forward a little bit so you can actually see them. Because I'm gonna put you over here. Because these actually do look good. I'm fine with these being my versions of Thrust and Dirge, because they actually look like, you can look at them and you will know that that is Thrust, and you can look at that and say either that is Dirge or Thundercracker. But I'm happy with both of these customs. Oh, sorry, Thrust. I already rated Thrust in the last video, so we could go over there. For Dirge, the first time I painted him, I would rate him a 1 out of 10, because I have done a worse custom than that. Because the paint was horrible, it was too light. I hadn't done enough paint on it, and the actual paint pen that I used actually dried out, which was why it looked so bad. The black had all rubbed off, the blue was all rubbing off, you could actually see the grey, and it just looked horrible. But the second version, which is this version, looks much better. Although he has got some blue on his shoulders right there and there. And on the side a little bit. That's fine. He's completely fine. I would actually call this a success. So I would rate this a 5 out of 10. Because I have done better customs. I'm saving the top best for last. So I'm going to review my worst customs / okay customs. And then when we get to the last few, I'll do my best. I'll review the best customs that I have. But yeah, Dirge is like middle ground. So yeah, that's Thrust. This was kind of a short video because I didn't ramble on about Hasbro sucking in the last video. But thank you for watching. This is Thrust. I mean Dirge. God damn it. I hope I haven't called him Dirge Thrust the whole time. Yeah, he's great. He's really good. Although he's my original design, I guess. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Like the video. Comment down below. Whatever. I don't know what you want to comment. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram so you can vote on what videos happen. Like what video ideas will happen. So you could vote on what videos actually see the light of day. And you can vote on which custom gets voted first. And the next upload, if everything goes to plan, will be a Who Knows Me Better. So I will test Mum to see if she actually knows anything about me. And if she doesn't, I will be very offended that she doesn't know anything. But if she does get it right, then it means she actually knows everything about me. And she should, because she is my mum, so I'd be concerned if she didn't. Anyway, like the video and subscribe, and turn on notifications for that, so you know when that happens. Eventually. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is my custom Dirge, and this is my palm in your face. If you didn't notice in the video, I again made this little platform extension for my desk that's just over my laundry basket. So yeah, if you didn't notice, then that's a little thing for people who stuck around to the very end of the video. Subscribe.